Welcome back to the channel, guys and girls, or welcome to the channel if you're new. In this video, we have some trolley gameplay. I just have this little funny character off to the side to cover up some names. It's a little bit of suspicious gameplay throughout the whole video. That's why we're titling it Trolley. There are certain things that we normally wouldn't do in a game, and some things, since there's no more quests, we're waiting 2 days for week 10 to come out. We figured might as well play around a little bit. But let's get into the video. This is the first time I found this location. I didn't realize there was actually a main boss location where the lightsaber was. I knew there was characters carrying them around, but I didn't know where they're getting them from until I found this location here. So Vader kind of takes control of the situation here, and I freaked out, so I hit the jump pad. And now he's right in front of me, so I got a little bit more panicked here. I didn't really think about it at first, but I could have just threw a shockwave grenade at him or something to make him not block anymore. And I forgot about the lightsaber coming back when he throws it. Now I'm completely out of build, so I need my shockwaves here. And we finish him off. We did actually end up picking it up, but the game didn't really go anywhere, so we'll start this back over as we get into the next game. So as you can see, we still got 2 days to go on that timer. Figured you can just pause it on the location to see what quests were remaining or whatever if you'd like to. So as you can hear, there's somebody walking around downstairs. He's going to be the first elimination we've got so far for this game. 78 people remaining. This was actually our supply drop, as you can see in the timer. And this guy got into it before we can get to it. And he had a thunderbolt out, so I know he's probably about to use it. So we have full health right here. And this guy takes us down to 2. There's also a third party shooting at us, as you can see. But we do have a banana of the gods, which comes in real handy. So we just wanted to make sure that the banana of the gods field was all the way before we started engaging with this guy. And we're pretty much there, but he's already engaging with us. We had to try and fight back. So normally we would have switched and used the SMG, but like I said, we're kind of being trolly in this game. You can tell he wasn't an actual player or didn't seem to be a good player, so it wasn't really a concern. This guy actually had 2 legendary gatekeepers. I picked up both of them, but I ended up dropping one of them. And it was at this point that I thought maybe we should try and do a little gun game thing to where after you eliminate somebody, you swap out that weapon. So we had the DMR here, and we ended up swapping out for the Warforged. And I didn't see an AR or a DMR to swap it out with. So once I found a sniper rifle, as you can see here, we swapped it out with a sniper. And tragically, we ended up using the legendary gatekeeper for that. So we had to swap it out for a hammer. This guy's gonna push. And then we put some floors down, made him drop down. I should have edited a lot more of this out than what I had edited out, but I figured it's just essence for the gameplay, So I tried scoping him right here, and I missed slightly. We ended up with a thunderbolt, and he was close to where we were, but then he took off running. We accidentally landed on the zip line that threw us off the roof here, but you could see him entering the building. So I decided to just put some ramp and walls down so he couldn't come back through, and I was going to try and trap him. So I seen somebody over here in the corner of my eye. Thought he was going to be behind this rock, but he turned around. As you can see, shield bubble fell down the hill, so he must have just opened that chest. Like I said, I was being kind of trolly here. We ended up hitting him with a headshot. So this guy directly underneath me, I was trying to shoot, and I was right beside his foot. I didn't actually hit him, so I decided to go for the other opponent, because the one I was going for took cover. That's actually pretty far distance. I don't really know how far it is, but it's probably a good 100-meter distance from this roof to the statue. I'm not going to hear him trying to come up, but I didn't realize he was that close. We got our second elimination with 54 people remaining. And somebody's sniping me through the trees, so it's obviously NPC. And we can hear somebody trying to third party here. I don't know where they're sniping from, but just decided to cross anyway. Got 3 eliminations with 12 people remaining. Ended up hitting this guy from a distance. I didn't mark to see how far it was, but this was also a pretty good distance away. We ended up eliminating the other person that was creeping up to this guy. And as we come up to this tree, we can see there's a thunderbolt there, so we decided to grab it since the other guy built up around him. He's probably communicating with a higher character. And this was a mistake because we accidentally hit the higher character as well, so they started engaging first. You can see the opponent right here. So the higher character is still engaging because he wasn't hired by this opponent. We got 5 eliminations, top 6 right here. Ended up getting hit from the side, and I did not know where that it came from. I just knew it was from the side, so probably across the lake. So somebody was just eliminated, and I don't know where they were eliminated at, but I was just assuming it was around this area here. Looked like there's somebody scoping us from the left as well, so that's why I put the wall there. Now this person's finally coming out to gather a loot. We hit him for 116, but this person's not trying to heal, so I figured I'd try and maintain 2. I've only got 29 health, no heals. I heard them put the ramp down, so I knew they were trying to push. My only thought was to prevent them from pushing because of the amount of health I have. We ended up pushing forward just to put some more builds in front of us, and then pulling back. So at this point I'm just trying to maintain coverage. I have shockwaves ready just so I can blast out if need be. I heard the guy drop down below, and there he is. So we ended up making it across, and then got sniped from somebody closer to where we were flying to. and was eliminated. So I can tell he's by this banner, the banner here. You can see his wings flapping like he was going to fly away. Ended up swapping out the gatekeeper for the hammer. This is another trolley clip here. I can see this guy just bouncing around. Now he's on the roof, so I decided to leave. And I decided to stop because I could tell he was going over to the gas pumps. Ended up hitting him for 70. And all we have is this Chewbacca Wookiee bowcaster weapon. And he opens the door here, so I know he's about to push. We ended up eliminating him as he was running out. First elimination, 85 people remaining. Now we have a couple more weapons because he had dropped some. And there's a person right there in the corner as we were coming back up. Completed our daily quest, which is gas station, and make it to 75 people remaining. Got 3 eliminations, 45 people remaining. We're trying to make it over here to the train because we could tell through the map that the chest wasn't opened on the train. And we started getting shot from the side, so we had to engage with this guy first. We're going to hear the train coming now. I was just going to use thunderbolts, but I decided to use the water bending. Once again, this gameplay is from probably 4 days ago now. I have about 6 other videos I need to post before I can start posting new videos. But I probably will be eliminating some of them just because I want to keep the content as fresh as possible, up to date with quests and everything. So I can kind of tell that this guy wasn't inside because there was no wrestling around downstairs. I was kind of holding him out in Storm. Like I said, I was being trolly throughout these couple games here. He was actually downstairs, so I ended up jumping in, putting some ramps down on the way up so he couldn't just run out. And as he's popping out of Storm here, I was waiting for him. So at this point, I should have just shockwaved away. He tore me down to 41 right here. Top 20. I ended up getting into a car. And he was waiting for me from the other side. Down to 1 health because of the storm. And I'm swerving and dodging all the bullets, but we're burning up gas as we're doing it. But we did get away. So we let off the booster so we can make it as far as possible with the gas that we have left. There's 2 people fighting in this tunnel, so I decided to fight them even with the 1 health that I had. So I keep looking behind me because I know that guy's coming still. Trying to make it to these heels here, which I was close, but now the guy that was chasing me is catching up. So I decided to push this guy real quick. I accidentally cloned myself in, and I couldn't put a wall here, and he ended up shooting through the wall. Thanks for watching. Click the box on the left for more videos, click the box on the right for playlists for the season so you can choose which video you'd like to watch. Thanks again, stay safe, stay positive.